Cougar family, we miss y'all. I have Caroline with me today and Raylan from our Dynamic Cats. We're gonna do a quick warm up, a good stretch, and talk about what skills we do across the floor, our turns, and then some other skills with leaps. So let's get started with our warm up. We're gonna start with just normal jumping jacks to the front. Get a couple. Then we're gonna take it to the right side 2 times. Keep spinning it to the back. Good, keep going. And let's do 3 to the front. Very nice. And now feet apart. Good, we are going to go into a squat. Then we're gonna turn over our right shoulder into a lunge. Switch lunges to the left. Turn it to the back in a squat. Turn it to the right in your right lunge and switch to the front. Let's get 2 plies here, and then we're gonna take it the other way to the left. Switch to the back, to the left. Switch to the front 2 times. Very nice. And now we're going to go to first position. And we're going to step to the side and just have our feet moving side to side. So starting with that, our hands are going to drop. We're going to do both shoulders back 4 times. Now this time just have your right arm go, right arm, left arm, same thing. Let's try that one more time, just shoulders. Good. And let's get that right arm again. Right arm, left arm. Very nice. Now we're going to be stationary, taking those shoulders forwards. 4 times. 4 arm circles. Very nice. And let's go back to that first position, hands on our waist. We're going to work on doing our plie. Stepping our right foot out, pointing it into our second position. Bringing your left foot pointed into that first plie. Left. Right, let's do that one more time. Plie, push out, push in, again. Good, plie. Very nice. Now this time after our plie, we're gonna go into our releve, back to plie. So we're gonna plie first before we releve. So let's get that from our first position. Plie, releve, plie, step over, plie, releve, plie, move that left foot, plie, releve, move that left foot again. One more time. Very nice. Now from here, we are going to do plie, jump out into second, jump into first. Let's get 5 together and start bending down. 1. Good. 2. Good. Last one. Very nice. Feet apart. Let's start those stretches. Big arm circles to the front. And backwards. Very nice. And let's relax. Take our right ear to our right shoulder. And switch. And let's look down. And up. And circle. Let's get 2 times. And then we'll switch it to the left. Very good. Reach up tall. And tabletop to the front. Good, and back up to our T motion. Take it to the right first, right, left, one more time. And take that left arm across our body. Good, back to that T. And turn, and L. So make sure when you're going to the right, your left arm is in front. And let's drop it. Now we are going to releve with our left foot up. Then we're going to drop that heel and bend that left knee. Good, plie, again. Good, and down. One more time. And drop. And let's lunge. Make sure your left hand is in line with that foot. Let's take our back hand all the way up to the ceiling. Opening up that shoulder in our chest to the back wall. And switch. Replace that hand to the front. Very nice. And drop down to those elbows. And let's drop that knee and untuck that toe. Pushing that left hip down to the ground. We're going to pop back up on those hands and take your right hand to grab your left foot. Again, pushing that left hip down. If you feel stiff, keep taking deep breaths in through your nose, and then releasing and dropping a little bit. bit farther. And let's ungrab that foot. We're gonna push back, straightening that right leg. You can either keep your hands on the ground for better balance, or grab your foot or ankle to pull your chest closer to your leg. Very nice. Now let's slide that left knee into the same area as our right foot with flat hands. We're going to be doing our needle kicks. So really, if you don't mind doing one, we're gonna push it up and then drop that head, pushing your chest to that leg all the way down. Good. Now your preference, you can either extend with the straight leg or you can develop it up. Totally up to you, but let's do 3 together. Ready? So 1. Good, and down. 2. And down. Good, last one, 3. Let's hold it a little bit longer. 3, 2, 1, and let's stand all the way up with our feet back apart. Back to that T motion, very nice. To the left. One more time, and take it over. Right arm is now going over. Good, back to that T, and turn. This time our right arm is in front of our face. Good, and drop. Very nice, get your chest and your face as close to that leg as you can. And lunge. Good, and let's have that left hand go up. Good, and switch. Very nice. Let's drop to those elbows. And tuck that knee and untuck that toe. Good, back up on those hands. Use our left hand to grab that right foot. Good, keep trying to push that hip down. Good, and untuck. Push back, straighten out your left leg, nose on your knee. Very nice, and go ahead and slide that right knee into your left foot. Get those hands ready. 3 of our needles, and 1. Good, and down. 2. Good, and down. Last one, 3. Hold it, 3, 2, 1. Let's drop that foot and stay down. Let's get those pliés with that right leg. And that releve. Good, again. And releve. Very nice. One more time. Bend. Releve. And drop that heel and just stay in the middle. Let's turn our upper body straight down. Good. And let's roll up in those knees. Take it slowly. Very nice. Let's go back to that T and turn into that L again. And let's release our chest back, following that left hand. Good, taking it back down to that L. Let's stay low into our T, into the other L, and releasing it. Back down to that L, back down to that T motion. Good, and let's bend those knees, hands on our knees. We're gonna get a couple releves. Good, let's get 3 more. Good, 1 more. If you are ready, you can always let go wherever you want to put your arms. Good, and relax feet together. Reach up tall, take a nice deep breath in, and release it down. Deep breath in, try to get a little closer. 3, 2, 1. Very nice, and we'll sit down into our straddle. So straddle, we'll start with those pretty T motions. Just like we were doing standing up, we'll take it to the right first, to the left, and take it over. So we're tucking that right shoulder in, left arm is over. We want to shape our face. Try to grab the back side of our shoe or ankle. Good, let's go ahead and follow that arm into our T. Turn our body to the right and grab that ankle or foot. While you're down there, keep checking on that left toe. It's still turned out and pointed. Back up to those pretty T's. To the left first. Good, and over. Very nice, checking your form. Very good, back up to that T. And turn your body, and we'll hug that ankle or foot. Very nice. Back up to that T motion. Now with this, let's have our hand be the last thing that drops, slowly with your belly button first, all the way down. Once you get there, you can drop those hands in that T motion or reach out for something. Very good. Keep checking those toes. Very nice. And let's sit on up. Very good. Shake it out into your pike. Good. We're going to lay on our backs, and we are going to go out into a T motion and bring our right knee to our chest. And let's grab right below the kneecap. Go make sure both toes stay pointed. And let's switch legs. Very nice. And let's release that leg. Both legs should be straight out in that pike. Now let's bring that right leg straight up this time. Grab whatever you can and pull it closer to your chest. Very nice. And make sure this bottom foot is not out here. It doesn't twist you. It wants to stay right in line. And let's release our left arm out in a T and then bring that foot into that heel stretch to the side. Good. Now we're going to feint it around to release it all the way back and switch legs up to your chest. So right leg is now up. Good. Really check that form. If your form starts to get crazy, you're probably pulling too much. Very good. Release that right arm to your T and heel stretch. Good. And release it down. Very nice. And we'll sit on up. And we are going to face our right side with our right knee tucked in. Left foot is turned under. Sitting on top. Good. Get a nice stretch. Good. And we will go ahead and go into that right split. And we'll hold it for, let's say, 10 seconds. So go ahead and we're up. You can use both hands, up or down, or even one if you're losing your balance, that's fine too. Very good. And relax when you're done, and we'll switch it over to the left side into that stretch. Good, check your form, make sure that back foot is turned on top of your foot. Good, and let's go ahead and go into that split. Very nice. Good, make sure that front foot is pointed, back foot is completely turned under. Very good. Awesome, okay, now let's have y'all face each other. We're going to do our frog stretch to prepare for our centers. So to demonstrate that, we'll be on our elbows. We'll open up our knees and drop our hip flexors down. Toes stay pointed. Good, hold that for as long as you need to, but let's bring those knees back together. And let's jump out into that center. Go ahead when you're ready. Very nice. Good, good. And Caroline, can we go? Yes. So once you get close enough, you can go ahead and drop that full chest completely onto the ground. Good, and come out of it. Very nice. Awesome, okay, let's stand up. I think that was a good enough stretch. If we missed anything, by all means, pause this video and do what you need to, but we are gonna move on to our turns. We're gonna do our workout first for our turns, and then we'll go ahead and spin it all around. So to prep, we're gonna reach out in that pretty T, right toe is pointed. We're gonna step it back, following this right arm to the front, checking your fourth position, making sure both heels are turned in. We're gonna drive our back foot into our passe. Arms are continuing into that ball. Okay, let's try that again. Reaching out for 2 counts. 1, 2, back 3, 4, releve 5, 6, down 7. Now watch those shoulders and watch how you come down. Try to stay in that tube the whole time. One more time. Out 1, 2, back 3, 4, up 5, 6, down 7. Good, now from there we'll get the same prep, but then we're gonna turn it quarter, turn it to the back for another corner, other corner, and then straight back to the front. Okay, so prepping for 2 counts for everything. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Prep out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Control 1, 2, 3. Squeeze your core on. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Finish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Now once that feels good and you're ready to move on, we're going to get the same prep, but now this time will be half completed to the front. Okay, so let's go ahead and prep again on 1, 2 to the back wall, on 5, 6, 7. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, so to review, get as many to the front as you need to, and then start your quarters, and then move on to halves. And then if you guessed it right, we're going full spin this time, okay? So I'll count a little faster for y'all. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, single, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. And if you notice, Raylan is landing with her feet together, like we practiced, but then Caroline is also landing apart. So either way is fine, that's up to you. But for Caroline's way, make sure you're not jumping out too early. You completely see where you're spotting, then you can finish it. Let's do that one more time. So single one last time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. All right, double if you're ready for it. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. Good job. And by all means, go ahead and go to triple or whatever else you can do, but that is our basic pirouettes for that. But then let's go ahead and go to our fouettes. So let's kind of start from square one. We're going to get, so this was our other prep, but for this one, let's prep on our toes and clean 1, 2. You're going to step forward with your left foot, 3, 4. You will go into that ice skater turn all the way to your left corner and then open up into that pretty T. Leg is level for that complete fouette. Okay, let's just get 1 into however many after. Here we go. 5, 6, 7 on releve. 1, 2, prep. 3, 4, 5, hit 6, 7, 8, 1. Good. So let's go slow. Let's start from our ice skater here. So with this, your workout you could do is rounding those arms, making sure your leg is straight down diagonally, and then opening up. Good, and then take it back. Whenever you're ready, you can add that releve. Good, so that is some practice you can get and making sure you're not opening too much. You're actually stopping for that 1 second in that turn. Let's try it again, just a single. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hit 6, 7, 8, 1. Very nice. And with this fouette skill, you can add multiple fouettes. You can do fouettes into a Dr. Pepper or an illusion, or even fouette, double, more fouettes. So that is something I challenge y'all to do on your own time. But that's all of our turns for now. We are going to move on to what we call across the floor. So technically in our gym, we like to move forward and backwards with everything we're doing. But since we know everyone's at home with, I bet, little spaces, we're going to make everything stationary for y'all today. So starting out with, we're going to do pretty tees. We're going to step with our left foot out and turn it into that right kick. So kick it up and turn that heel, kick it again. Good, and then point that back foot, and let's go backwards with our arabesques. Good. Very nice. Good, and let's try it again with our kicks forward. So kicking forward, kicking one more time. Good, taking that left arabesque. Very nice. Good, good. Now our next one that we do, same arms, we're going to kick and step behind and kick our right foot behind. Let's get 3 on each side, and if you're kicking as high as you can, make sure you're not allowing your chest and your shoulders to look like an airplane. Let's get 1 more. High kick. Good, and let's switch. Left side. Good. Take your time on these. Very nice. Now if you have more space than we do, from that kick, you would step down and rock back into your next kick. Okay, and then the same with the left side, behind into that next kick. Okay, so now we're gonna work on sachets. Going right sachet, left sachet, and again, these are normally traveled very far, but we're going to try to stay as stationary as we can, starting with the right side first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Very good, now sachets to the side. We're actually gonna sachet and then take it back. And let's get 4 of those. Okay, so ready? 5, 6, 7 to the right side. 1 and 2, kiss those feet. 3 and 4 again. Good, last time. Very nice. And if you have all the space in the world, keep doing those right sachets, as many as you can, and then go ahead and take it back to the left. As many as you can again. Okay, Awesome, so now moving on to our axle exercises. We're going to start feet together. You're going to step with your left foot in front, guide your right toe into that diagonal position, jumping straight up to that passe, and then having that back leg, left foot, kick your bottom. Okay, so let's try a couple. You have to go on your own. Good, so arms are rounding. Good. Looking at it from the side, I'm stepping left, forward, up. Good, let's get a couple more. Good, and if you're seeing how they're landing back in that plie. Okay, one more together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Awesome, we will do axle in a second, so make sure you get those reps as good as you can. Moving on to tilts. Caroline will do left tilts, meaning she's going to step on her right foot, drop that right shoulder into her left tilt. Opposite for Raylan, stepping left, shoulder down, tilt. Good, and let's get a couple. Ready, so 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 1, kick, 2. Very good. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8, step, 1, kick, 2. Very good. Now, I know a lot of you are going to have a dominant side or a favorite side, but make sure you do both. That will be very, very, very beneficial. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Good. So one other way you could do it, if I'm Raylan and I start on my right side, you can always then step and then go to Caroline's side. You can always rotate. Let's try that. Let's do left, right, and then right, left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step 1, 2, step 3, 4. Very nice. Good job. Those lefts and rights look very good. Okay, now illusions. We're going to prep with our right foot out. Let's start with those arms up. Our fingertips are going to guide us down, grab the floor. Your left leg will be doing a rainbow picture all the way around. Caroline will be landing down and Raylan will be landing up. So either way you prefer. And then eventually, if you don't need to use your hands, that is like way step 2. But let's use our hands for today. Okay, so let's go ahead and start up and take it down and around. Very good. Now, if I was brave enough, if I'm standing right here, Caroline's making sure that she's going up and over, not into me. So make sure you're going up and over. If something was on the side of you, up top of you, and the other side, big rainbow picture. Let's try it one more time. And we're up, 5, 6, 7, 8, down and up. Very nice. Good job. Very, very, very good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some skills. So, starting off with our right leaps and then our left leaps. So we'll start on this side. So let's do this as a ripple. Ready? So right leaps first. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Very nice. If you're listening closely, they are not landing on their heels. They're guiding down and controlling their landing from the toe, then dropping onto that heel. Moving on to the left side together. Holding. So when I say lefts and rights, if you can't see them, make sure if you're doing the right leap, you start with your right toe out, left L, opposite for the left, left toe out, and then the right L. Some of y'all like to start back and then prep into it. That is perfectly fine, however you choose to do so. Here we go, left side. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very good. And if you have more space, step into it, cross, step into another one. Same with the left. Step forward, cross, into the next leap. Do as many as you can fit in your house. Okay, moving on to pumps and switches. So to clarify for that, if Raylan, you want to come here and we'll talk about the pump. So after your sachet, you will go into your left passe, and then you're going to bump it back while your right leg comes straight up to that leap. So you're pumping in, pumping out for that. Thank you. And then we'll talk about the switch after your sachet. Instead of bringing that knee in, you're actually going to bring your toe forward, barely, not too high, and then bump that back while your left leg comes straight up into that right leap. Okay, here we go, back to our ripple. And so pump is first, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and switch on 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Very good. Can we come do that one more time? That was pretty good. Very nice. So your decision if you want to land up or land down for that. So let's try this area. That will be y'all's goal. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Beautiful. I love it. Good job. Okay, now we're going to go on to our centers. So with this, when we were doing our sachets to the side, that is the first step of how you would prep for that center. But for our dynamic and diamond cats, for our competitive dance squads, we like to prep to the front and then step into that center, turning our chest quarterly towards y'all. So here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, front prep, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now from there, we can land in that plie and stand and be done, or you can spin out of it like Caroline did. Let's try one more time. Here we go. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Good job. Okay, moving on, we're gonna go to our axles together. So let's review our workouts that we did to prepare for this. So we're stepping on our left, driving it up into that ball, okay? So we're gonna start facing our left side, and let's start already prepped. So right leg out, right arm out. That is different from our straight leaps. We're gonna be looking over that right shoulder, already getting our spot. We're going to go into that second position. Then we're going to kiss our feet together into our ball. Drag that left toe out, rond de jambe up while you're spinning. Okay? Let's do it like that again without spinning. So we're prepped, spotting over our shoulder, deep plie on second position, kiss those feet, ball, drag that left foot out, and pop it up. And eventually that should be spinning you all the way around. One more time, slowly like that. So to review, it's right foot, left foot, right foot, okay? So we're here and stepping out, right foot, kiss left foot, right foot out, up. Good, and let's complete it this time into our single axles. With counts, we're prepped. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful, one more time. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, now we're gonna try doubles this time. So after that first axle, you were up, you're gonna drive that right toe back out to rond de jambe into your second one. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, 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 good. Okay, moving on to our tilt jump. All right, so again, you can prep for this however you please. But first, we're going to show you how to land up, and then second, we'll show you how to roll out of it. Go ahead when you're ready. Sashay into it. Very good. So she takes that right toe behind her left foot into that nice landing. Good. Now we're going to show you how to roll out of it. Good. So instead of that right foot coming behind, it goes in front to that knee to sit roll. Very nice. Good job. Now moving on to our turning disc. Again, you can prep however you please. Go when you're ready. Good. Very nice. So let's take this step by step. So for our axles, we started out in a normal prep. But what Caroline prefers is another way that you can prep. We'll start together. You'll take it up into a high L. Right arm is up. You'll cross your left foot in front of your right foot into that plie. Then you'll take that second position step for your turning disc. Same thing that applies for your axle. You're pointing that right foot out, but instead of bringing it up, you're going to drive it over, open up into that center leap. Let's try one more time. Counts. And 5, 6, 7,